Well, let's see what we're getting into this morning. Yep, we're going to go ahead and add some hood struts to this. Catch you in a sec. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and for this exciting, exhilarating, and informative install. So we're going to go ahead and add some hood struts to my Project Nightwing, one of the many things that is happening with this vehicle. I know this is the one that everybody's been waiting for, but hey, you know, we got to do what we got to do, right? Always out here for the fans. Anyway, the reason why I'm putting them on is for anybody that has mess with these cars or any car that has the regular hood prop, it gets in your way. Why Ford keeps doing it, I don't know, but hey, the aftermarket's out there for it. But let's talk about what I'm putting on this vehicle. All right, guys, so what I'm putting on this vehicle is from Amazon, of all places. I'm doing this video just because of their instructions to the install is kind of so, not that I am perfect at doing install videos, but at least I'll give you a little bit more information, tool sizes, blah blah blah, what you need to do the install. The reason why I'm going with this particular kit versus maybe a Redline series or the MTRs or whatever is of the location of where things go. For the red lines, you would have to go ahead and drill into your hood, pot rivet it in, and it's kind of a permanent fixture. With the other set, I want to say MTRs. If I'm wrong with the name, I'll fix it later. But they mount off the hood bolt here and come out, and then somewhere over here you got to do a cutout to make it work, so that way you're chopping into stuff. I'm not all about that. So with this new set, and I know it's Amazon and hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt, but hey, that's what I'm here doing the video, so y'all don't have to. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the description of what it is and show you how it works. Pretty simple, so let's get to it. All right, guys, this is pretty much what you get in the kit minus the tools around there. You get, this is your directions right here. It says go to the YouTube. When you go to the YouTube, it has a video with nobody talking and just doing the install. Sometimes people like that, but to me they're leaving out what size tools you need, the pop tool, you know, how to get everything together. So I think I can improve on that at least a little bit. And that is the gist of the directions right there. At least I got pictures, right? So we're going to go ahead and give you a little bit of better of a breakdown to this, and we'll see you in a sec. Okay, now in this set you get your two struts. You get this thing. This you'll see, as in one of these pictures will designate right here, that you have to pop it in to get to this bolt up here. We'll show you more in my video, and once it gets in there you just yank on it and it comes apart and it stays up there. So we'll go ahead and show you that also. It has two brackets for the hood, for the tower brace. You'll see that shortly. Some washers, the ends for it, two bolts, and that's pretty much what you get in the kit. So what you need to know is you need the pop tool to get the plugs out. You need a deep socket 12 millimeter to go over these. You need a 10 millimeter wrench to go with these right here, and then the washers. So let's get to this video and I'll show you what you need to do. Okay, my friends, step one, you need to grab your tool or a flathead screwdriver and pop this one and this one out. I'm gonna have to keep pausing because I'm doing this one-handed and I don't have it propped up anywhere. So just wanted to show you, you need to get this one and this one out, and I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. Okay, now that you have those out, you need to peel this back a little bit. And I know the lighting in here is kind of janked up, but here we go. There is the hole right there that it needs to seize to. That is the hole that the bracket is going into. So let me show you what I'm talking about. What you do is with this piece, you run this up into here. You line it up with the hole, and once you have it lined up with the hole, you put the screw in there, and then that's pretty much it with that. Let me get one done and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright everyone, so now you see I have that in there. You kind of have to bend it a little bit to get it to where you need to go. And now it's just timing on trying to get that lined up with the bolt. Once you get it in there, you tighten it up. See, it's not going anywhere. And then you just yank on this. And it comes off and that stays. So there you go. So rinse and repeat on the other side. So let me get that done and I'll show you what's up. And just to let y'all see, this is what it looks like once it's done. That pops out of the original pot rivet there, or tab, excuse me. The old one goes back in its place, and then eventually you get down over here and you put the bracket on this bolt. I'll show you that in a moment. All right guys, there is with the stuff put up. As you can see, I got one there coming through and one there coming through. The next step in our adventure is right here. You have to remove this bolt and put that bracket in. And let me go ahead and show you what we got to do. I did fail to mention that you need a 13 millimeter for this part right here. So right there is the bolt that's got to come out and the bracket goes on. So let me show you what we got going on. Okay guys, this is what it's looking like right now. So we went ahead and loosened up that bracket, put that bracket, well, excuse me, loosen up that bolt right there, put that bracket in, and it lines up with that. I left this a little loose while I put the shock on to make sure that it lines up correctly. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this side and put the shock on right now. All right everyone, so here is one side done. And as you can see, they're strong enough to hold it by one side. But we're gonna go ahead and put the other side on real quick and wrap this puppy up. Well, there you go guys. That is the finished product. And as you can see, the hood prop is down. These are up. Definitely helps with the space inside, not getting in your way. They work. That's all I can tell you right now. The install itself wasn't too bad. I'll get into that in my closing, and I'll show you that it closes okay. It's definitely tighter now. All right, so now it's closed. Come over here. There's no bulging or any weird stressing of the hood. It is closed all the way. Come over here real fast. It opens like normal. It does definitely have some resistance to it now, so it makes a little more noise when it pops. But there you go. Not a problem in the world. So we'll get to my final thoughts here in a second, and see you in a minute. All right, everyone, so that is the video for today. My thoughts on this install and the actual product itself. Well, their directions right here, use it as a guideline, but you may need to alter it as you go along. As you can see, they didn't tell you what tools you needed or whatever, which I described in this video. So if you do get it, you'll have what you need there. You may need to alter it with little flathead wrenches versus the sockets, but you know, in a nutshell, you can kind of figure out what you need to do. It does what it says it does, so we'll see the longevity of it. For 70 bucks, I can't complain too much right now. There's options that you could do here. With it being done, there is no need for the hood prop. I'm gonna leave it on there still, just for the fact if these decide to fail, I have it there. It's out of the way. It's not in the way like it was before over here. So I don't think that's a big no-no, but if you don't want it, you use I think it's a 7mm right there. You do that and that pops off and it's gone forever. So that's up to you. And then you also have extra, now these little caps that go up here, because those went in the way. So save those, because you never know when you're going to need a set. And yeah, the video is done, but the job is never over. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Like I said, I give it a whack. It's cheaper than the higher brand ones. The install is okay. This part up here, it's gonna take you a minute. Don't get frustrated, but you'll get it. And the rest of it is kind of how you see it. If you're used to having hood struts, you're gonna like this because it's out of the way. Nothing is getting hit. I wish they did do a little bit more work on these brackets, but they work. They're, like I said, they don't hit nothing. They're not obtrusive, and you know, they do what they're supposed to. So they stay tight. So we good there. So I will post a link to this product in the bio and the description, excuse me, and we will go ahead and see if we can help them out, because like I said, they didn't have but that one video for this thing, and it was kind of crappy in my opinion. So hopefully it helps them out. So we'll catch you on the next video.